If you clicked on this video, you probably know something's going on, whether you're family, friend, subscriber to the channel, or maybe you're new and this is the first video you're seeing of me, which first of all, thank you, and subscribe if you are new, as it does help me out a ton. But I'm going to get right into it, and then I'm just going to kind of ramble, so if you want to click off after you hear the news, that's okay. If you want to hear me ramble a little bit, that's okay. But my big announcement is I'm now officially partnered with Underdog Fantasy. Now, if you don't know what Underdog Fantasy is, they're the best place to do all of your fantasy games, especially fantasy football. You go onto the app, fantasy football, you can set a lineup and draft with some money in there, and you never have to touch it again. So if you like playing fantasy football or you want to try it out, but maybe you don't want to necessarily check it every single time, this is what Underdog does perfectly. You draft your team, and every week it'll set your best lineup for you. And then at the end of the year, you can go back and you probably won some money. It's an amazing company, and I've been following them for years, and I'm lucky, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity that they're giving me to be sponsored with them. So what does that entail for me, and what does that entail for you? Because this is a partnership, right? So let's talk about them, right? Underdog Fantasy. Now, the NFL season is over, but like I said, you can still draft a team, a fantasy football team on Underdog Fantasy. You can still win cash prizes, right? They got a slick mobile app. It's a user-friendly site. You can join a league. I'm going to be running some leagues as well, so be on the lookout for those. And the folks at Underdog are helping us out so much, and they're going to get you started with a $100 deposit match when you sign up. So when you sign up with the promo code Sormani, they're going to match your first deposit up to $100. So if you put $10 in, they're going to give you $10. So now you got $20. If you put $100 in, bam, they're giving you $100 as well. That's $200 in your account. All you have to do is go to underdogfantasy.com or download the App Store or Google Play, whatever you got. You sign up with the code Sormani, and Underdog's going to match you up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy, code Sormani. Make sure you check them out. And be on the lookout for me as well, because I'm going to be running a bunch of leagues and doing such on there, so we can all get into some friendly competitions, maybe some family competitions and such. So if you just were here for the announcement, that is the announcement. Promo code Sormani. It's going to be the top in the description as well. You're seeing the Underdog logo on this video this whole time. It's an amazing opportunity for me, and hopefully for them as well, because they do believe in what I'm doing here, and I believe in what I'm doing here. So yeah, if you guys are just here for the announcement, please be sure to go use that link, download the app, or go to the website, create your account, promo code Sormani, Sormani. Use that promo code, and that's going to help me out. That's going to help Underdog out, and that's going to help you out, because they're going to match you and double your money up to $100. So definitely be on the lookout for me doing leagues and such. And yeah, that's the announcement. Now, where I'm going to ramble a little bit, and Papa, if you're watching, I know I didn't do my hair, and you're probably like, oh, it's a big announcement, you should probably dressed up and stuff, and I get that, Papa. It's truly an emotional and amazing feeling to know that I've got people behind me, because I've always had people behind me, and that's family and friends. But to know that somebody else that may not know me at all is able to see what I've been doing here and believe in me enough to put their own company behind me, it means the world to me. It truly does. Because what that does for me is it gives me validation that I'm doing something right here. And that's tough. It's always been tough for me to get that validation, you know. I want to know that I'm not doing something for nothing, you know. I've done a lot of things for nothing in my lifetime. And, you know, that's not what I'm trying to do at this point in my life. I'm graduated, working. I'm doing everything I can to make ends meet at this point, and to know that a thing I started as just something fun to do in college as a hobby, it took off the way that it did with that first mock draft on Christmas, where we went over 8,000 views, and then since then we've had multiple videos reach 10,000 views. To know that hobby has taken me to a place where now, even after taking almost a whole year off of doing YouTube, you know, mourning the passing of my grandmother, it still has been able to keep that fire burning in me to where I want to create this, not necessarily for the brand, not necessarily for some money, not to make this a career. All those things are added on bonuses if they can happen. but just because I enjoy doing it. And it's something to get my ideas out there and to let my creative side flow. I mean, those who know me, family, friends, and such know, life has not always been roses and rainbows and stuff. There's definitely been trials and tribulations for my family, for me. And to know that I'm at a spot now where everyone's okay. And not only is everyone okay, but me personally, I'm now being, added into a company and becoming a partner of something that I truly do believe in. And I wouldn't put something on this channel, and I wouldn't do sponsorships and partnerships with things I don't believe in. And I'm not going to say that I haven't been offered deals before, but this is something that I didn't think was achievable, and yet it's here. And it's something that I do believe in, and that I do enjoy, and that I do use. And the fact that they're able to believe in me, people that I've, wanted to work with and work alongside, it means a lot. It means a lot. It's just the beginning. I'm going to be doing a lot. This is really awesome opportunity, and I can't wait to see how much we grow from it. Because hopefully, people through Underdog are going to be able to find me. You guys are going to be able to tell friends, family, and such about Underdog, because I know that you guys will enjoy it. There's no way that you're not going to. It truly is the easiest way and the most fun way to do things when it comes to fantasy football. It takes all the stress out of, setting lineups every week, doing the most research and such. If you just want a casual thing, maybe make a couple extra bucks, this is the perfect way to do it. They also have pick'ems where you can do the pick'em games, which I know a lot of people do anyway, just picking who's going to win and such. There's so many different things you can do. And I'm in love with the app. I'm in love with what they're doing. They got big plans ahead. I've got big plans ahead. And it just seems like it was set up so perfectly for us to become, one and become a partnership, which is where we're at now. So, yeah, it's surreal. It's definitely surreal. And I've been holding it in. I'm not very good at keeping secrets like this, but I've been holding it in, trying to make sure that I didn't spill the news. The only people that knew right away was my mother, my girlfriend, Papa. I believe I told my brother, but other than that, nobody else knew. And then from there on, last night was the first time I told my group of friends when they came over, because the ink was dry. And I knew that this video was going to come out soon, but it's really surreal. So to every one of the 800 plus people that are subscribed to this channel, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you, because you've really done a lot for me, whether that's seen in the videos or not. Because I know in the videos I'm this happy dude, and I'm talking about football and such, and I'm hoping that I'm brightening up your day for 10 minutes to an hour, But, for the rest of that time that videos aren't being uploaded, I still do have a life outside of this and a job and such, and I'm really trying to make ends meet. And, again, just to know that there's people that do believe in me and want to put themselves behind me to give me that validation, to give me that promotion, it truly means the world. So, and I couldn't have done this without so many different people. And we still got a long ways to go. We're not even allowed to make ad revenue off of YouTube yet. We're not at 1,000 subscribers or nothing. But truly, from the bottom of my heart, friends, family, I could sit here and name a million of them. I'm just a kid from Yonkers who moved out to New York and now is talking to you in a Stu Leonard's grocery store sweatshirt about how he feels like he made it. And I'm hoping to look back on this a year from now, 2 years from now, and realize this was a starting point of something really big and really fun. And I want you guys all along for it. So again, if you guys haven't already by now, promo code Sormani, SORMANI. It's the name of the channel. You can see it there. Go use that on Underdog when you sign up. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. No matter what you put in there, between $100 to $1, no matter what you put, you're going to be matched, and it's going to be doubled. And it helps me out a ton every time you guys use that code as well. I'm not one to take away anybody that's partnered with Underdog. Please use their promo code if you can, because we're all working hard for this. But I'm a very small community right now, and I'm hoping to keep it growing. And this is the perfect way for that to happen. So it really does help me out a lot more than most, if you can use that promo code and sign up and just have some fun and be on the lookout for me to be posting some leagues and doing different things with Underdog throughout this next year, and see where it goes from there, and just keep growing and keep having fun with this channel. So again, I mean, if you guys aren't already, subscribe if you are new. We still have regular content coming out. This is just the big announcement that I've been holding in to make sure that everything's perfect before I talked about it. And like the videos, subscribe, notifications turned on, comment down below, everything and anything you can do. Share it with your friends, especially. Let everybody know. The links are in the top of the description. You can copy and paste that to anybody that wants to sign up, and let's have some fun on the app together. Let's play some fantasy football. Let's start some leagues up. Let's have some fun. And without further ado, that's gonna be for me. If you did enjoy, like that video, subscribe if you are new. If you didn't like it, I don't know how you didn't, but refresh the page and let me know what you think about it the second time. Because without further ado, that's gonna be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.
Look at the timing, better don't stop. Let it go by, no, not on my watch. I do this here on my own time. Time is money, so I did it on my own dime. Word to Bookie, yeah, that's homage, gave me game. Yeah, he taught me family ties, quick defected. It's up off me, nah, I can't wait for you.